Hey guys, Keeling86 here, aka Raymond. Welcome. Man, it's been a long time since. I'm sure it's been a long time since you guys seen me. I'm sure you guys see me stream things like that, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you guys. Ever since the little fiasco, what's going on? Let you guys know I am doing good, but unfortunately, where I live, I'm having a little water problem. So, as you guys know, there was that winter storm that went across the country. As for me, I'm dealing with some rain. And right now, where I live, is actually flooded. I'm actually dealing with a lot of water over here. So let's just say, and if you're wondering if I'm okay, I'm doing fine. It's just that the creek over where I live is full. And there's a lot of what rain. There's supposed to be some flooding, which from the southern states, southern part of California, also the northern part. As for me, I got a little flooding here, but hopefully it will die down a bit. I'm hoping. So, guys, this is my last video, 2022. Hard to believe that we're at the end. The end of 2022. It is crazy. It is crazy knowing the fact that 2022 is about to end, and we're about to see 2023. So what can I say? The good things that happened to me in 2022. Well, I've been to Comic-Cons. I've seen some of the best stars. I've seen a lot of Power Ranger stars. I've seen Christopher Lloyd, which was the best. And let me tell you guys, it was actually amazing to do all that. And what we did something great for my mom this year. Her favorite musical artist, Paul McCartney, the lead singer of the Beatles, was doing a concert. And it was 2 days before Mother's Day. So we decided to do something special. So me, my dad, and my brother took my mom to go see Paul McCartney. We went to the concert at the Oakland Coliseum. So it was one of the best. And she loved it. She was crying her eyes out. As for me and my brothers, me and my brother were actually singing the songs, and we couldn't sing anymore because it was getting hectic. We were cheering and having fun. But when we left, my mom gave us all a big hug saying, "Thank you. It's been my dream to see him, and I'm glad that you guys took me to see him." And it was good. And I was happy that we made her dream come true to see him. So it was actually great. What else? A lot of good things. I mean, I've seen a lot of great movies. Let's talk about movies now. Movies, we had some good movies this year. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, The Batman, that new Disney film Turning Red, that was good. Top Gun Maverick, Hocus Pocus 2, Wakanda Forever. Those movies were great. Now, the one film I want to talk about that I really didn't like the most was Halloween Ends. And I'm sure you guys can agree with me on that point, that we were supposed to see a final showdown, spoiler alert, with Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. And this was Jamie Lee Curtis's last time playing Laurie Strode, which she actually made public a long time ago, stating that this will be her last time. And, a spit came out of my mouth. I'm sure you guys are going to point that out soon. It was just, spoiler alert, it was just like, it was not what I thought it was going to be. It was just really about a kid that did all this, and he was the main focus. I'm like, what about Laurie? What about Michael? So that was I would say, to me, that would be the worst film ever. Now, I read there was a lot of controversy about that, and they actually asked him to redo the film. And I hope they do. But overall, I'm not sure if they're going to do that again, and I'm sure Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't want to do another one to redo it, but I'm sure she would, because all her fans, this was her first film. Halloween, the first Halloween, back in 1976, was her very first film, and she became the Scream Queen. Let's see. Now, guys, I'm sure you guys have been asking, like, where have I been? What happened? I'm sure you guys remember that little fiasco between McJuggernuggets and Emily Saxton. Oh, after that little podcast that one of those YouTubers did. We've heard a lot of bad things happen between each other, where Emily took offense that Jesse joked about Jeffrey Dahmer. She put is like Jeffrey Saxton Dahmer, and let's just say Emily did not like that. she really didn't. And and I'm sure you guys remember all that argument that was going on. And what was also bad is that basically throughout that podcast, that guy literally spilled some guts about his business and saying that Jesse, you made us put money into this app of yours to help you out, and yet we haven't got paid back the amount that how that was going to be. I'm sure you guys remember that part. And also, we've seen Emily arguing with Jesse on the fact that it's crazy that you've been teasing me over the years, and now you had the nerve to do that to me by comparing me to a serial killer. And what's bad about that was that I think we all knew that Jesse kind of got upset on the fact that now that Swift is a woman now, I guess in his opinion that he can't make fun of her anymore because she's a woman now. And like I said before, if you guys watch my video on that point on that situation, I have a feeling that the reason why he's upset is the fact that maybe, like he said he supports his decision when he did that, but I have a feeling that maybe he changed his mind because he misses his friend. The friend that you can pick on this and that, obviously, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's not the same, but I know this is a different person, but you just can't keep making fun of somebody just because you feel like it. And even though he made a good point saying that when people make this transition, they sometimes kill themselves. And then Emily said something that actually proved a good point. Is the reason why people do that is they're not surrounded by supportive people like you. So I think that kind of hit home right there with Jesse on that situation. That Jesse did say he supports Swift's decision, but then he had to do that. And also, as you guys may have known, that he did tore a ligament in a tendon or a ligament in his leg, and he can't be able to do any videos. So, despite that, guys, it's been a crazy year for him. Basically, at half of this year, he completed his Devil Inside series, one of the seasons of it, actually. And we haven't seen a single video after that since that accident and also since that argument. And now, seeing all this, also seeing all of his other friends kind of turn against him, and also we've seen some arguments between Jesse and all the others on the fact that you're taking sides. Why are you taking sides? It's this or that. I mean, trying to prove that he didn't do anything bad. These got out of control. We all know that. Despite the fact that, he did some nice things, gave his brother some money for helping him out, gave Uncle Larry some money for helping him out, and overall, it was kind of crazy on that situation that things just didn't go the way he planned, or how anybody else's day would be on that situation. Guys, I'm talking a lot about what's going on with McJuggernauts and Emily. I should be talking about how my year was. Now, let's talk about two things that were sad about 2022. We lost Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman in Batman the Animated Series. That guy, I watched Batman the Animated Series since I was a kid, since it started, and knew a lot about about Batman villains and their aliases, and also his adventures. Hearing that guy do the voice of Batman all through the years, and even do video games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and now his last one that he's going to do was the Suicide Squad Kill the Batman, which is coming out next year. It's kind of sad on that situation that he was battling cancer and he died from it. Now, the second part, my childhood hero, one of my childhood heroes. I'm sure you guys remember that my first childhood hero that I talked to you about was Austin St. John. He played Jason the Red Ranger. My second was Jason David Frank, who played the Green Ranger. I could not believe on the week of Thanksgiving, I find out that he killed himself. It was sad, guys. It is sad knowing that. I want to tell you a little something. This year, I was planning to go to Morphicon to go see him, and but on the same day when Morphicon was going to happen, I found out that Christopher Lloyd was coming at another Comic-Con, which was like an hour away from my place. And I said to myself, what are the chances that Christopher Lloyd's going to come back again for another Comic-Con? To me, I say never. So I decided to cancel that to go see Christopher Lloyd, and I did. And now that he's gone, I'm like, I picked a bad time, bad year to not go. And I find out that Morphicon's a biannual event. So I had to wait till 2024 to go. But it's just, for him to go, he was one of my favorites. He became the Green Ranger, the White Ranger. He was the Red Zeo Ranger, Red Turbo Ranger, until he passed the torch to TJ. He also was the Black Ranger in Power Rangers Dino Thunder, and now he did a new movie as he's Lord Draken. And also the other one, where he did a video game for, and also the other one, The Legend of the Dragon. I think it was a YouTube series, I believe, that he did with other stars from the Power Ranger franchise, of other Power Ranger franchises, which was great. I watched that, and it was amazing. But, two of my childhood actors and heroes were gone at the same year. It's just, as you guys know just now that the Pope has passed away, and also Barbara Walters, a trailblazer, a woman who has interviewed almost every single celebrity, king, queen, president you can think of. This year's is going crazy, and right now the rain is dying down. I'm hoping. If you guys are wondering why I said that, how about you take a look? Now, guys, I live on my parents' property, and let's just say that it is flooding really badly. I've dealt with this every time it rains, so nothing surprises me. So, it's crazy. But overall, guys, what can I say? Hope to see you guys. I will see you guys next year. I know I'm going to make a New Year's resolution. I'm planning on losing weight and look a lot better, because I'm sure you guys have seen how I am. I mean, I have been going to the gym, but as you can see, I'm not that very well. I'm going to eat less. Not eat less fast food. I'm just letting you know. And I'm going to be going to a lot of Comic-Cons. I'm actually going to do some videos of Comic-Con. And I plan on that because I want to make sure that I want to let you guys know that I'm still out there doing what I love to do, doing videos and going to these places, and also seeing some great actors and actresses. As you guys know, next year, there's a lot of good Comic-Cons coming out, and a lot of great actors and actresses will be coming out, and I can't wait to see. And movie-wise, the start of Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is starting with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I can't wait to see Kang the Conqueror. And guys, there is a rumor going around that next year they're going to release the remake of The Exorcist, one of the scariest films ever created. If you guys ever seen The Exorcist, I would suggest you watch it, because next year will mark the 50th anniversary, 50 years. The movie that paved the way for other films to do movies about the devil, like The Omen, Rosemary's Baby, a lot of movies. You'll be surprised. And I have a feeling next year will be great. But I always say that because last time I said that is because when the next year started, I lost a friend of mine, which my aunt went out with. It was a family friend. He was a great guy, and he passed away. So I know next year is going to be great. But here's the funny part. I'm actually working tonight. I'm working 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And guys, it's as I saw outside, I'm going to have a hard time going to my car. But I'll be all right. I'll be safe. It's supposed to stop raining, hopefully. I'm hoping it stops now, which that's what I need. Because the more water it is, the more flooding it's going to be. Ugh. But I've dealt with this before, guys, so I'm not bothered. Well, actually, I should be. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good year. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reaction gameplay. Drop some likes if you enjoyed this. Oh, also be on the lookout for more streams. Because, guys, next year, I'm making this resolution. I'm going to find a PS5. And I spit again. I'm going to find a PS5, and I'm going to stream off of that thing. Because I know there are some games coming out next year, which is only for PS5. Gotham Knights, Assassin's Creed Mirage. I found out Resident Evil 4 is actually going to be on PS4. So either way, I'm still going to get a PS5 and play on that one too. So I hope you guys are prepared. You guys have a safe night. All of you. As for me, I'll be safe. I'll be inside my workplace all by myself, cleaning, making food, making sure everything's prepared for the next day. And I'm also closing on January 1st. So I'm going to be celebrating New Year's Eve by myself at my workplace. Oh, that's my fridge. Sorry. But overall, I'm just hoping that this rain will end. I know next year is going to be great. So stay positive, guys. And you guys have a good one. And see you next year.